Hi everyone, Michael has asked me to share some of my lockdown experiences and how my relationship with God has grown. One of the things that I have realised is that wherever I am or whoever I am with, I'm never alone. God is always with me and protecting me wherever I go. I found it really hard when I couldn't see my friends and my family, but God helped me to never feel alone, and He helped me appreciate and realise how blessed I am that I have a family in my house who love me and would never let me feel alone. But most importantly, I always have God no matter what I'm going through. That's the same for anybody, anywhere, and I'm very thankful that the restrictions are being lifted and that God has kept me safe. In the early days of lockdown, I really struggled with the thought of not being able to see people. I love being around people, and if you know me, you'll know that I love talking to people, and although I love spending time with my family, I missed spending time with my friends. What really helped me through that stage was being able to play Xbox with my friends, and we played a bit of FIFA with other people from church, which has been really good fun. I also loved having Grow meetings on Zoom. I found them really helpful and encouraging. The teachers at school who take SU have also put up Bible verses with a short explanation every day at lockdown to encourage us and to help us grow in our faith. Most of you will know that I've always enjoyed running, and I hope this doesn't sound like I'm bragging, but one of the highs recently was when I was told I had been awarded a Junior Honours Award, which is just a special pocket that goes right here on my blazer. This was so unexpected, and I was over the moon with it, really. But running has always been a bit of a, no, not always been, but over this time, running has been a bit of a low for me, as I've been struggling with my running over lockdown. I prefer running when I'm around people or competing against people, but I struggle to stay motivated when I'm by myself. I know that I just need to keep on going and to keep training, otherwise I will lose fitness. Me and Mum have had a couple of arguments about this recently, and it hurt my pride a wee bit when I had to admit that she was right. It tells us in the Bible that we are running a race. It talks about how we need to persevere and be disciplined in our walk with God, like reading our Bible, praying, and meeting with other Christians. The amazing thing about that race is God has promised that everyone who perseveres and keeps running to the end will be given a place in heaven forever with God. No trophy or medal or any award can come close with this prize. Unlike a running race where there is only one winner, we can all win the race. We can all have eternal life if we give our life to God. I'm just going to read the verse where it says about it. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, 24 to 25. Don't you realise in a race everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize? So run to win. All athletes are disciplined in their training. They do it to win a prize that will fade away, but we do it for an eternal prize. As a young Christian, sometimes it's hard to spend as much time as I should praying or reading the Bible. And just like I need to discipline myself to run, I need to discipline myself so that I spend as much time as I should with God. Over the lockdown, my family have had more time to read the Bible together because it's less busy and we're doing less things. One day I chose to share a psalm. It was Psalm 23, and it just talks about how the Lord is our shepherd and how He protects us and sees us through the hard times of our lives. One of the highs of lockdown is being able to go to church straight out of bed. I haven't even had to get ready or shower. I just roll out of bed, go down the stairs, I'm at church. It's pretty good. One of the best additions to online church would have to be Megan and Karis's skits for the kids' church. They've been pretty funny. I've also loved listening to Michael's sermons on the book of Judges. These have been great. Today we thought about what has passed from our parents to us. Following on from my mum's talk, one of the things she most certainly passed down to us is her love of ice lollies. I think it's because she had so many when she was pregnant with each of us to stop her feeling sick. I'm hoping Dad's table tennis abilities passed down to me because me and Mum are desperately trying to beat him. But seriously, I am thankful that my parents and my grandparents have passed down their love of God to me. I feel because I'm 14 and school is such a big part of my life, I've sort of got to mention it, but being honest, it hasn't really been a high or a low. There have been times where I've been confused or not known exactly what to do. For example, my parents got an email that I hadn't done my maths work. When we looked into it, we found that I just hadn't submitted anything correctly, and I was able to quickly submit it all. That was a close one, and Mum was ready to skin me alive. I do obviously miss the interaction I'd have with people at school, but I don't miss getting up early and waiting in the cold and the rain for the bus. I miss the SU weekend, which previously has helped me grow in my faith, but I hope there will be more in the future to look forward to. One thing I got to do because I had no school was shave off my hair. Mum was a bit reluctant to do it, but she eventually came round. It's grown back now, and it's safe to say that people prefer me with hair. All you have to do is go and ask my nana. Alright, well, that's me done, and I hope you've enjoyed listening. Thanks, and see you all soon, hopefully.